not going it far, are you?
We've got a supply teacher first team. They're clueless.
David, you've got to tell Tracy.
Yeah, Def.
No, you said that yesterday.
Yeah, but something came up.
Yeah, she did, with her latest crisis.
Oi, you! She is a guest in our house and I expect you to be polite to her.
Hey, what's up with you? You've got a face like a snapped backside.
Ask him.
Hey, here to pick up Amber?
She's still sleeping. Actually, I better go get her.
Are those pyjamas?
Yeah, all right, fine. Priya stain and all. But only 'cause her room was leaking in the B&B.
I will sort it. So what does Tracy think about her staying here?
She doesn't know. Well, I can't tell her now, can I? She'll think I'm lying.
Well, you are. What are you doing? Giving her yet another reason to terminate your marriage?
Here's Dad, very supportive. If your customer service had been better in the first place, I wouldn't have had to step in.
David, speak to your wife.
She needs some time, Dad. I don't want to pressure her and push her away. I can't risk losing her, Dad.
You all right? Got you a coffee? Already got one. You don't need to keep checking up on me. Postie came for you. I'm on my tea break. Maury's kitchen stinks of nappies. Sold. Did you tell Debbie how you feel?
No, I decided to give that a miss. What have you been buying from your funny website?
Presents. For you.
Oh, a giant polo.
Got an orthopaedic cushion for your sore bits.
Mate, I am not sitting on that. Moses can have it as a swim ring or a frisbee or something.
That's Pearl's casserole dish.
Yeah, well, never liked her dumplings anyway.
It's good to see you laugh again.
It's agony and all.
Or maybe you need more practice.
So, how did it go with the Sharma girl? Good night, I'm guessing.
Debbie walked in on us. Thought I was coming on to her.
Unfortunate timing. Can't imagine how she got that impression.
I wasn't doing anything. I was talking to her because you dragged her here.
So why did Debbie show up? She wasn't her own, I hope. No psychopath dad with a hammer coming back for round two.
Apparently Pete told her about the rent offer. She was going to take me back.
Those were her actual words.
Debs doesn't do chit-chat, but it was obvious why she was here. Till I blew it. And now she's even more disgusted.
She was probably apologising for her dad, making sure you weren't going to take things any further.
You don't know her, Graham.
I know you need to move on. There were girlfriends before Debbie.
None of them came close.
Joe.
No, I know. It's okay, because I've got this. But I need you to do something for me first.
Finally.
Excuse me, it's my morning off.
And I had a cattle CPD day booked, but all those rotting tongues and rancid hooves.
Ooh, don't you just love it when she talks dirty?
I just couldn't summon up the interest.
So there's literally no teachers you get on with at all.
Nope, they all hate me.
I was just saying she needs to start making a good impression at school for the court report.
I think that ship might have sailed.
Hang on, what if we're character witnesses? I mean, Vanessa's a vet, she's a well-respected member of the community.
Yeah, she's also the one that got the drugs nicked off her.
Yes, but, you know, apart from that...
If we could just get a really good pre-sentence report that says what a kind and thoughtful person you are.
I still gave Lisa the drugs.
The judge needs more information before he decides. You do need to tell your mum, though.
No. She won't even care. She'll be on the lash somewhere.
Liv, either you call her or I will.
Oh, it's the RCVS. What's that, babe? Royal College of Very Scary Bosses?
They want me to contact them immediately.
Hey, Jackie. Out for your dinner?
Yeah. It's not the same without you, though.
Oh, I miss you too. Both of you.
Then why can't you come home?
Because I've left now, haven't I? Made a big thing. And I can't have a hubby who's ashamed of me.
He loves you. I know he does.
It's not just about us, though, is it? That's the point. I mean, if it wasn't Phil, there's all his exes lurking, wanting a piece of him. He's so soft, he can't even see it. And he don't realise how much it hurts me. See ya.
Bye.
Debbie, you know you didn't walk in on anything yesterday.
Well, it's none of my business. Joe can do what he wants, I'm not bothered.
Well, it's just that you did seem a bit bothered. But it wasn't what you think. It was just a job interview.
Honestly, you're welcome to.
Thank you.
I heard yesterday it was awkward.
Did you? Well, if you want a post-mortem, please go and talk to Priya. I'm bored of the subject.
Good, because I've got something to run by you about you and your future. Nothing to do with Joe.
I've ordered you a taxi.
What?
It's up to you where you go. Amber can stay here.
I can't believe you went through my things.
I had to. Otherwise, Dad and Tracy won't get back together.
But I'm not stopping
You're
that.
making him feel sorry for you. It's so obvious.
Sweetheart, Mummy's just talking to Jacob. Why don't you go upstairs and play? Me and your dad, we go back years. He's my best friend.
So was Layla. But it didn't stop you from being a slapper, did it? You're pathetic, jealous, and desperate. If you had any respect for yourself, you'd go.
I've got the lambs in. We're good to get off.
Yeah, cheers, Pete. Oh, but I have to take Isaac for a checkup tomorrow, so you'll have to cover the Latham visit.
I can't. I've listed all the offers for auction.
I thought that was next week.
Yeah, well, the prices have gone up, so I brought it forward.
Well, I can't cancel it because we're seeing the consultant. And I've already moved Latham twice. He's going to think we're incompetent.
As always, Ross.
To take a meeting with a supplier?
Oh, it's hardly a meeting, is it? All he's got to do is show his son around the farm. Ross can handle that.
What? Figures? Yields? He's never shown an interest.
Well, then maybe he needs to. But I didn't home is any good for him. He needs to get out.
Why didn't you just say that in the first place, Pete?
I sent the taxi away.
I'll call another.
Oh, I'll cancel that one too.
Nobody wants you here. Not your family, not your mates, and neither does Dad.
David offered me the room.
For Amber, so he can keep an eye on you. Because no one trusts you with your kid.
That is not true.
So you never hurt Eliza?
No!
Jay thinks you did.
No, he doesn't. Like, it's complicated.
So leave then. Go and find a new bloke to flirt all over. I heard Joe's single. If you starve yourself, he might fancy you.
Jacob, that is disgusting.
And Nick and Pete, I fancy Layla wasn't.
I am sick of being the bad guy around here. Layla's no saint, for your information.
You're bad-mouthing her. Classic. You know, you are such a cow.
And you're clueless. I'll tell you all about your Auntie Layla, shall I?
Don't give her stuff because her and Pete are history.
Only I'm not talking about Pete.
What on earth is all the shouting about?
Why don't you ask your dad why she really left? Go on. Because they slept together.
It's not true. She's lying, right?
Jake, I am so sorry.
I know I shouldn't have lost it, but you should have heard the things he said to me.
He's a kid.
You slept with Auntie Layla? You were having an affair?
No, it was just the once.
And does Tracy know?
No, God, no. It was a mistake. A stupid mistake.
So it was your fault she disappeared? Like my mum and Tracy? How does she know?
Tracy guessed something, but she thought it was me.
Great. So as well as a stalker, Tracy's had this to deal with as well. How can you be so selfish?
Jake, mate, come here.
You say you love her, but you don't at all.
Why am I here?
Joe wants you to have the rental contract.
I thought this was nothing to do with him.
It's not. You'll be treated like any other tenant. It's all above board.
Well, I've heard that before.
Yeah. I told Joe you wouldn't go for it.
Well, then you shouldn't have wasted my time.
He is all those names you called him and worse. I thought I'd seen it all, but blackmail. How to knock him to his senses. Problem is, we're experiencing a first here. Seems Joe has developed deep feelings for you.
I'm not listening to this.
Which is ironic, because you were the one person he should have kept a distance. Despite all the lies, Tom Waterhouse actually let you in.
So he's so emotionally stunted that he can only express himself through a fake identity? You're really selling him to me here?
I don't need to. Because however despicably he's treated you, I think you love him too.
And what of it? I mean, you really think I'd get back with him after what he's done to me? Out of choice?
Before, it was all about your mum. He dedicated years to planning his revenge, couldn't see past it. All this is new territory, the emotional, unclenching rejection. He's not coping well.
Well, then maybe he needs to see a psychologist.
He's already seen one. When he was 15, he locked the headmaster in a cupboard. He's got, attachment issues, apparently.
So what, you want me to feel sorry for him? Why do you even care? And you keep saying how you want no part of it, so why don't you grow a pair and go?
Never gonna happen.
Why?
Paddy's going to do a report. It's just text.
You see, things are looking up.
I called Mum, like you said.
And?
I want to go and stay with her for a bit. It's nearly the holidays, school won't mind. You could check it with my youth offending worker.
Well, I suppose you'd only be at the other end of a phone.
Yeah, obviously I help with the reports and stuff. I just can't be here right now.
No.
Do you mind dropping me off at school?
No, yeah, I'll do the absence forms. Whatever you want to do is fine with me.
An investigator's still coming on Thursday, but now I've got a disciplinary hearing in London the next day. Well, wait, maybe they're just covering their backs, you know, ticking boxes. Not they said for me to take my solicitor. So I'd better look one up in veterinary malpractice.
Zoe made me Joe's guardian to stop him being expelled.
You a mate of hers?
Joe's. I worked at the school. Well, I say worked. I was drunk most of the time. But I was ex-service, so the head was too embarrassed to sack me.
I guessed that you'd had a problem.
It started in the army. You worked hard, you played hard. Occupational hazard. Then I met a girl. Got her pregnant. She was kind and sweet. And parents were delighted, so I did the decent thing. I got leave for the birth. Her friends were doing a baby thing party.
Baby shower?
Yeah. Cheryl, my wife, she made me drive her so I could meet all the girls. I was dreading it. I was fond of her, but not enough. So I dropped her off, went to the pub, and worked my way through a bottle of whiskey. She knew I was drunk. She was used to it. But she didn't want to make a scene. So she got in the car with these presents and balloons, all in pink. The baby was a girl.
What?
I lost control. On a bend. Turned the car over. Killed outright. Both of them.
Sorry.
I think of her when I'm with Sarah. That's why
No, you don't need to explain yourself to me, please.
The army discharged me. I found the groundsman's job. Swept leaves, burned rubbish. Then, one night I set my hut on fire, too.
With you in it?
Yeah. It was Joe who found me. Pulled me out. We told the school it was an accident.
So you ditched the booze and started working for Joe.
Joe's a good lad, a good man.
So you saved each other. I get it. At least he's done one good thing. That's how you impress all the girls, is it?
You're the first person I've told. Even Joe doesn't know most of it. That I killed my wife and didn't even love her. Not the way you and Joe do. I want it better for him to meet a girl, fall in love, have a family.
Which is where I come along.
Yes. Because what you and Joe have is real. You make him happy.
Sorry, I'm done here.
I can understand you're scared. But a life spent on regrets is worse.
Oh, what's up? You okay? Oh, honestly, you never appreciated me this much before I moved out. What's David done now? Has he said something to upset you? Then you just need to ignore him. He's taking his feelings out on you.
It's not that.
I'll speak to him. Don't worry.
Will you?
Yeah. Can't have him upsetting my Jake.
You going to talk to him?
He's been respectful of my feelings. Giving me some space, which is what I wanted, so I'll be the one to make the first move.
Hey, you're not getting any of that.
I know. Chill out.
It was the summer before Finn went to uni. Dad made us all go camping. And him, he was soaking the whole time.
Yeah, because it was boring.
Apart from the banana boat.
Yeah, Dad booked it as a bonding exercise. You lot were rubbish.
Yeah, because you pushed us all in.
So, what is it? Brew first or medical report?
No, I can't stop. I've got to get back to Isaac. I need you at the farm tomorrow to show a buyer around.
Me?
Yeah, just round the main buildings, not in the fields. Spot on your sunscreen, you'll be fine.
Yeah, but it's not even that. It's just... I don't even know the difference between a cow or a bull.
Then I'll draw you a picture.
And you are a shareholder, the last time I checked. And with Adam gone, I need us all grafting.
So this has got nothing to do with me being a jobless freak, then?
Can you take the meeting or do I lose this guy's business?
Right, you get in that surgery and you scour it, OK? So the inspector can eat his dinner off the operating table. Oh, and here, why don't you take this? This is Lydia's miracle polish. She'd kill me for lending it you, but you know what? The smell of it sends our brewery up wild.
Charity Dingle recommending cleaning products.
Yeah, I know, but you know, first impressions count. Basically, the secret to my entire success. You'll be awesome. Go.
Joe?
I was going to call you.
No need now.
Did you think about my offer?
Yeah. But then I thought of a better one. You sold me the house at the price I was willing to pay for it.
So I'd lose money.
Mm-hmm. But such a right for being so flash in the first place, really.
I suppose that's a fair point.
I'm always fair. Might not like you, but I'm a nice person.
Well, I guess I better agree to your very reasonable terms, then.
Oh, please tell me he is still dumped.
Put him with some sense, Mother.
Still not answering.
Sorry. I know I had no right, but I'm just so sick of taking the blame for everything.
Maybe I should come back later when the shop's closed.
No. Come in and I'll get him.
Hey, I thought we were steering clear of each other for a while.
Well, yeah, but...
What you been saying, Jake?
Nothing. It was Tracy's idea. She wanted to see you.
Right.
That's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right then. I'll leave you to it.
He's really upset about us. He's not really coping.
Isn't he?
I guessed you hadn't noticed. Look, I think we need to sort it out. For his sake, you know how sensitive he is.
Yeah. Well, it's well, what can I say? It's all in hand, so no need to worry.
Really?
Yep. Okay. Well, thanks for popping round, and I'll see you soon.
If this is too difficult, then I should just... You have to tell her about me. I refuse to be your guilty little secret.
David is looking for a way out of Weatherfield as we drop into Coronation Street next, and at 8:30 tonight. Then Jezza opens up his Kyle files on the UK's war on drugs. Join him at 8, that's in between your two Corries. And the evidence is starting to stack up against Vince in her multi-layered crime drama Marcella at 9.